Good morning, viewers all over the world. Um, I want to tell you that I will be sharing with you on a regular basis regarding an industry that is fast developing, and that is the cryptocurrency world. Cryptocurrencies actually, the word crypto simply means secret, but it's no longer secret. There's no secret in it again. And it is fast taking the center stage in the world at the moment. Recently, in the past 1 month or 2 months ago, thereabout, the federal, the president, Donald Trump of the United States of America, actually signed many bills into law that favors cryptocurrency. In fact, right now in the US, not only in the US, in many European countries, cryptocurrencies are now viewed and regarded as assets, buyable assets by even financial institutions like banks, like deep pocket financial institutions and individuals. So it has come to stay. So if you are still in the cocoon of what are they talking about? It's going to crash. Forget about that, because what I mean is the market has come to stay, and it's just going to operate like shares. Yes, there are going to be times of up and down, just like you find in shares in the US, even in Nigerian stock exchange, you find such. Now, cryptocurrency has also come to take the center stage. And the good thing is that it's still at the early stage. The adoption of cryptocurrency in the world is still just about 5%. But you see, you don't make money when the game has become highly saturated. The gain is in discovering a new niche early and on time. Now, the good thing is that these things are now being signed into law already by the presidency in the US, and anything that goes on in the US, you know that the world just follow. And already in so many countries already. So now, what I'm just trying to say is that it's high time you pick interest in trading cryptocurrency. Now, I'm not going to say just jump in there and buy any crypto that comes around. No, I'm telling you, you'll burn your fingers. You need to follow a mentor, someone who has been into it and is doing good. Now, it is a fact also that the market right now in the month of August is going to go down. It's going to go down. So why are you telling me when you know something's going to go down? Now, that is the point I'm making. Money is made when the markets go down. Now, that's how Warren Buffett made his money. No, in his early stage of buying shares, he bought the dip when the market crashed and went low, and everybody was scared. He bought it low, and in fact, history has it that he even borrowed money to go and buy heavily. Well, I'm not telling you to go and borrow. Don't break the bank because you want to buy cryptocurrency. No, but if you have some $10 to spare, 15,000. Yes, naira is 1,540, 1,550 to a dollar at the moment. Yeah, if you have some 15,500, you have $10, you can put it there. You have $20, you can put it there. $100, you can put it there, and invests, not just anywhere. Don't give your money to any Dick and Harry that tells you on the road, hey, there's something raving in cryptocurrency. Don't follow them. They are mostly Ponzi schemes. Go to where banks buy. Go to where regulated institutional brokers are. That's where you go to, and there are many of them. They are ranked in the world. Many people who are familiar with the cryptocurrency world, they know that Binance seems to be one of the leading companies. But I wouldn't necessarily say go to Binance. I would say go to places like KuCoin, go to places like BitGet, and open an account there. Yes, download their app, register, and do the needful, and get ready, and be dropping something there on a regular basis. Now, what I mean is this: when you put your dollar there, when you buy dollar, if you don't know how to buy dollar, you can let me know. I do such. I can help you buy the dollar and transfer it to your account, your wallet. You can reach me on 08062266370. Let me take it slowly now. 08062266370. Now, what you have to do is, once you open a solid brokerage account, then you fund it, then you invest into uh, a coin that has good potential. Good potential. Now I'm going to suggest some coins. I mean, maybe a particular, just one coin to start with for today. Now that you can buy. Now, what do you do? I said the market is going down in this month of August, and I perceive from experience and study that the market is going to go down all through August and maybe the early part of September. How do I know that? You see, for people to invest, the market movers are the deep pocket, the big financial institutions that invest in any industry. They're the big movers. So for them to come into cryptocurrency world and invest heavily, a good number of them are already invested in it, but for them to increase their stake, there are certain things they're looking for in the economy. Yes, the bill has been signed in the US by Donald Trump, and is even pushing almost every financial speeches, or how do I put it, speeches that is related to finance. He mentions a lot of things that they are doing, and he wants the Federal Reserve to actually lower the interest rate, the Federal Reserve in the US. Now, this is it. When interest rates are high, that's those institutional investors, they prefer to stay in the conventional sector, in the conventional financial sectors, that they are in already, because the interest is fairly okay. And for funds to move from such conventional platforms to industry like the cryptocurrency world, that's the blockchain technology and all that, now the interest rate has to be lowered. So Donald Trump had made several efforts in the past 1 month so that it could be brought down. But Jeremy Powell, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, and his counterparts in the system, they maintained 4.5 thereabouts, and that has made the cryptocurrency world to actually still be on the hold. But I'm telling you, they cannot sustain it for long. You know why I say so? In fact, the signs are there already, because at the end of that's July 30 was the last release of news of data of interest rates, and there was much hope that they were going to drop the interest rate. The idea is that if they drop the interest rate, the investors will lose more interest in the conventional sector, then they will divest. They want to divest into the risk on assets. And that's where you see shares, that's where you see the cryptocurrency also. So until they drop that interest rates, until they drop it, they will not have a change of mind. The investors, the deep pocket investors will not have a change of mind. So now they retain the interest rates. It is high. And so there's no point divesting. They will definitely maintain it. So right now, the crypto market is still on the average downward trend. Though it's just going to be a minor correction, not a major downward trend. Yes. So now, this is the catch. Right now, even in the last release of data by the votings of the members, that were to vote for or against lowering of interest rates. In the past, you see that in the past, all the members of the board, they usually vote in the same direction to actually give a kind of to give an expression of togetherness on the financial state and direction of the country. So usually they will vote in the same direction. But something happened in this last July 30 that is a major sign that whether they like it or not, there is high tendency for the interest rate to be reduced, to be dropped in the next release of the news of interest rate, which, if I'm not mistaken, the next one we're waiting for should be around September 17. So you really have the window between now and that time to actually make your decision and purchase and get into the crypto world. You mustn't do it with big money. If you have good fund, you do it. You have $1,000, you do it. You got $500, you do it. You have $500 or you have $100, you do it. Even if it is $10, don't say I'm going to wait till I have big money. Get involved. That's it. Now, what happened? Back to my story. There is not a story. It's something that happened. Back to the facts. Now, of all of them, 2 members voted in favor of dropping interest rates. Yes, somebody will say, but why? That's normal now. Just 2 out of quite a good number of people. How does that matter? I'm telling you, it matters a lot. Because the last time that this actually happened was in the history of Federal Reserve releasing of information. It happened last in 1993. Now, you see, this that happened again this year is signaling that there is no how they can sustain the interest rate at that rate any longer. So get ecstatic. Once they drop the interest rates, I tell you, cryptocurrency is going to go ballistic. And I say ballistic. That's the time that everybody is going to want to come into cryptocurrency. Hey, it's happening. 100%. It's happening. Hey, 50%. Oh, in 3 months. Wow. I want to get involved. And those are the people that they will take the hit. They will use you for liquidity. So I don't want you to get used for liquidity. What I mean is you don't enter at the high points. When you enter at the high point, after high, where is it going to? It's down now. Where is it going to? It's down. So that's it. That's why I'm saying get involved now. Invest. Whatever. In fact, I usually say invest what you know you can lose. It's a hard truth, right? I know many will say, you say I should invest. Then you're telling me, invest what you can lose. Yes, invest what you can lose. But then, if you buy coin based on recommendation by people who have been into the system, you are high tendency to not lose your account, to not lose your money. So I said I'm going to recommend a coin before I go. This company did not pay me. It's just out of my sheer love and willing to share with others some of the things from my research table in the crypto world. Okay? So, if you want to buy BONK, 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 /USDT, buy it and keep whatever amount you can buy it and keep. But then the price right now is about 0.00026 as at this morning. this morning being uh this morning being 4th. Sorry. Yes, 4th of this month. This morning being 4th of August. It is 0.40, then 26. But I tell you, it's still going to go down. All of them will go down. So I want to suggest you enter around when it goes to 0.0 in 4 zeros, then 1 5. 1 5. So if you do that, that'll be cool. I'm not saying that's going to be the barest minimum, but if it is 269, you enter at 1 5, that's 15, like 4 zeros, 0.4 zeros, 15. You have capitalized on the dip further. It could go a bit further down, but it won't go too far before it will start coming back up. That's the result of my research. Okay? So, get involved, open a brokerage account, and if you wish to communicate more with me on that, you're free to reach me by WhatsApp or by phone call. 080-6226-6370. But much more importantly, for you to get more updates on cryptocurrency and what is happening, subscribe to my channel. Yes, subscribe to my channel and like my channel, share it with others, and then let's take a ride. At the end of this year, from the look of things, the end of this year, you're going to smile to the bank. I can tell you that one for free. At the end of this year, if you take action, only for the action takers, if you take action, you're going to smile to the bank at the end of this year. Thank you, and God bless you.